Hi everyone, welcome to Trax Gaming. Pre-patch is upon us. If you're on NA, you will already have been introduced to the pre-patch. Now, last week Blizzard did an emergency nerf on the vendor shuffles of Relic of the Past, and I saw this post on Reddit with best items to make for Relic of the Past, and I was intrigued by it. Why? Because as if you saw my last video, for me, Relics of the Past is something that Blizzard wanted to implement to make older professions and older crafts useful in pre-patch and Shadowlands leveling, and maybe they will expand the system beyond that stage, maybe even in Shadowlands. We will never know. We need to find out. Now, for me, Relics of the Past was something I was intrigued by. Why? Because a few items could be more attractive to players, and time will only tell which items those are. Now, this post of Reddit is linked in the description below into the video if you want to read up on it, because even in the comments there are some good suggestions in items that you want or could make. I heard a lot of speculations on the Burning Crusade craft, that those are going to be good because some of them have 3 gem slots. So for every profession there would be something. This is more focused on blacksmithing. Now, if we look at blacksmithing, and this is a fresh blacksmith, so I need to start somewhere. If I go back to, let's say, vanilla, okay, let me just get down to shields and weapons. Now, this one is also mentioned in the post. When struck by a harmful spell, the caster of that spell has a 5% chance to be silenced for 3 seconds. Now, this is something you want to see in PvP. There are a few others which will downgrade armor, stuff like that. Now, look at here. Annihilator. Chance on hit reduces enemies' armor. So this is the one. Stacks up 3 times. We have Arcanite Champion. Heal yourself for 52 and increases strength by 17 for 30 seconds. Now, with the Relic of the Past, these numbers will probably be multiplied. And there's a lot of weapons in there, which has great on-use effects. Reduces your threat to the current target. Nope. Let's see some more. Dark Iron Destroyer, Reaver, Dark Spear. Party members have a chance to increase their critical strike by 49. Well, this will only work if you could use it max level. So that's like the Vita charge, Titan charge, which will increase haste for party members. But this with critical strike, what we got here? Frost Guard. Targets movement slowed by 30%, increasing the time between attacks by 25 for 5 seconds. This is something also useful for PvP. Hammer of Titans stuns the target for 3 seconds with a chance on hit. A lot of cool effects come with these type of armor. Spell damage taken by the target increased by 15% for 5 seconds with a chance on hit. Chance to fail for targets above level 60. So this is going to be useful. If the downgraded version is also level 60, then this could be usable throughout the leveling experience. So there's a lot of items in here. A lot of special blacksmithing craft. Sulfurion's hammer. I don't know if this could be used with Relics of the Past. I think so. Hurls a fury ball that causes 12 fire damage and additional 4 damage over 8 seconds. What do we got else? This one, nothing. Here. Reduces target's armor for 264 for 20 seconds. We saw another one. Let's see. Which one was it? Which one was it? Cycling through. Was it the Destroyer? Was it the Reaver? Which one was it? Which one was it? Or was it just the shield? No, can't find it back. Need to rewind the video if you want to see it. But there's a lot of cool stuff in here. And a lot of, let's say, just like the Burning Crusade has a lot of items with with 3 gem slots here, 2 sockets. And socket bonus, 1 strength. I don't know how this here, 3. I don't know how big the socket bonus is going to be multiplied with a Relic of the Past, but it's a lot of potential into good gold makers. This is binds when picked up, by the way, so we need to pay attention to that we have bind on equip. Bind on equip, 2 sockets. Look at the price, minimum buyout 289, so it's probably very rare, but there are a few others here as well, so just have to pay attention, cycle through here. 3 socket gems, bind on equip, 1000 gold, increases your parry by 19. This is very good tanking item, I assume. Plus 2 dodge, socket bonus, so probably just for tanks. But let's say you introduce a Relic of the Past and you are leveling, this is going to be great to use and a lot of great potential gold makers because of the quantity that's going to be sold. Now, there is not an exact number to say, hey, this is going to sell, this is going to sell, go craft, that and that and that. I think this is something that has to do with experience. So if you have a few and they're not so over expensive to craft a few. Maybe someone buys it for transmog purpose and use the Relic of the Past to it, like a Relic step 5, post it on the auction house, see if it sells. And by time we will see a lot of videos like, hey, I sold so much of that. Maybe even on the Reddit page from WoW Economy, you're going to hear stories about items that people are selling that are great sellers, started selling great. Just for the fact of, hey, this is good while leveling. This is good for PvP. Maybe somebody freezes their experience and hangs around at level 50 and just uses these items to have a very good PvP experience. Anything can happen, and a lot of these items, let's say sale rate picks up on it, catches up on it, and we can see a lot of items getting a higher sale rate or a higher average daily sold. So pay attention to that. Play around with it. A lot of potential gold to be made, and it's looking great. Even though the vendor shuffles are gone, but it is what it is. That's what it is. So have fun making all that gold. I will see you in another episode. Bye bye.